Boom! It's the most archetypal musk on the flippin' planet, folks. Next!
You'll be the life of the party. You'll be the life of the party.
Today we are going to be looking at the most archetypal musk of the 60s, folks. Believe it or not. And it's probably one that you haven't heard yet, because maybe you're just not a musk fan, though I find that hard to believe. Actually, I don't find that hard to believe. I never really dug musks at all myself until I discovered Black Belt. Black Belt was, well, with the company Leeming that put out High Karate and Devil's Potion, some classic scents out there, especially if you were a teenager in those years. But Black Belt, in my opinion, is one of the best musks ever created. And I really believe that Leeming should have put more money behind the advertising campaign for Black Belt rather than High Karate. And maybe they did that because Black Belt kicks High Karate's ass. It's true. It's true. But I digress. Black Bot is my homage to Black Belt. This was discontinued rather early. Black Belt probably was out for a few years and then they cut it. I don't know why, because it really is like, it's damn sexy. And it's actually much more mature of a scent than High Karate. It's a musk that I'm telling you, once you get, you're like, okay, this is what musk is supposed to be. That said, it disappeared. It was gone. So I had to bring it back. I felt like I was doing a service, or I needed to do this service. It needed to get done. But let me break down the scent notes for you. Bergamot. Right off the top, you get the bergamot. Nice little blast of bergamot. Lavender. I mean, and the musk is just cutting through the entire time. It's just like swimming through all these notes. But lavender, labdanum, oak moss, cedar, tonka, tonka bean, not truck, and musk. And the labdanum is really nice, or the cistus labdanum, which comes from the cistus shrub. I mean, that's a note that's been around for thousands and thousands of years. It's just as old as frankincense and myrrh, and just as biblical. That's right, it's mentioned in the Bible as well, folks. And an interesting factoid about labdanum is, you know, in those Sumerian like statues or images, you see the guys with the straight beards. You also see this in Egyptian mythology as well. Some of them wearing beards, usually like a costume beard. This is a tribute to the brush that was actually used to collect the labdanum off of the shrub. The way it was discovered is goats and sheep were eating the shrub, and they were coming back with all this resin in their beard, and on their, on their fur or in their wool, and so they would brush it off the goats, and then use it to create incense or perfumes or whatever, attar. Eventually, they made these leather-like dangling brushes that they would comb the shrubs with, and then treat it as they would the sheep's wool and comb it off. And there's a plane flying. Because I never learned my lesson when I was doing shooting. Sorry. Another biplane. Go figure. Anyways, folks, so that's a little history lesson in labdanum. Cistus labdanum. One of my favorite notes. And you know what? I actually think it kicks frankincense and myrrh's butt. That should be mentioned a lot more. I made a joke unintentionally. Anyways, folks, it's deep. It's got a darkness to it. It's very shapely. And most importantly, it's very bold. You're going to love Black Bot, especially if you don't have any musks in your den right now. If you do, this is going to kick all the other musks' ass. It really will. This is very potent. It's very animalistic. It's just really nice. It's a nice musk that I think is very user-friendly that anyone will fall in love with. So Black Bot, keep it in your mind, keep it in your den, and check it out. Only at phoenixshaving.com. Take care, folks, and I will see you next week.